I asked him, so, bro, what is the motivation behind this? Then he tells me, Sammy, you know the story very well. From Bandana through to Shattawale, all the struggles till now. He says, as a person, he's gone through water, he's gone through fire, he's gone through sun, he's gone through rain, he's gone through the mud, he's gone through almost everything. He's gone under the pits. Like, where hasn't Shattawale gone to before? From the good and the bad and the ugly to the best, like everywhere, Shatta has been there. But in his current state, he is living a life flowing with milk and honey. That is what this piece tells us. Like Shatta is telling us a story that Charlie, of course, some time ago he was with Asasiasi Records in Dansuman. He has passed through almost everywhere. Emu Papa, Emu Boni, Emu Asori, Emu Jail, Emu Sales, like Emu Private Jet, like Wakoni Namubi. And he says currently, at the time that he is releasing the African King album, his life is that life flowing with milk and honey. So as you see that piece, bring it on again. The piece that you have on the screen right now, it is just simple. This is Shattawale living a life flowing with milk. Like, you see, when we talk milk, milk is not for the poor. Milk and here for enenum. So this is the story behind Shatta's art cover. That he's gone through all. Charlie, wa pray ni ho wa yese wa bre ni mojenia. Now the kind of life he's living in a life filled with milk. That is what you guys are seeing on the screen. So hard days are gone. Time na near digari raw no atwam. So anytime you see it, and maybe you don't understand, you don't get a concept of this, just get it right. Shatta at the moment, his career is like someone who lives life full of milk flowing around him. That's why I said milk is not for the poor. Yeah, milk is so even in the Bible, I think there are some verses like that. Maybe Theo would have to go look for that quotation and share it on the screen. Like people who are godly people will live in a land full of milk and honey. And that is what Shatta is living. And he brought us to this place and gave us this land. A land flowing with milk and honey. Deuteronomy chapter 26 verse 9. And this is where Shatta... See, when we tell you Shatta is a godly person, you guys don't get it. His album title, his album cover, inspired from the Bible. Deuteronomy 26 verse 9 says, and he brought us to this place and gave us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey. If you ask me to preach with this, I can preach with just this quotation. And he brought us to this place. May God. When Shattawale started, life was really hard. Sleeping on the street in ghettos, moving from one area to the other, hardship. I come back. Ubi hunina wa shed green be rasta man. Bandana. Yes. And now oppressor send the Israelites for no a prayer no. Emu akon, emu kwadana, enkwara yeno, empani yeno, like wakomwa and Nyankopon said, and he brought us here to this land. After all was said and done, he brought him here to this land. A land full of milk and what? And honey. Yeah, yanko China. Ya biemu. Okay. Mobi opeso okoye business for China biano ya biemu. Sammy Flex TV. Ya ne ya partners. Citywide travel and tours. Ya China in October. Just 35,000 Ghana cedis. Just 35,000 Ghana cedis. All I have to do is to bring your passport. We are going to get your visa for you. We are going to do your flight ticket for you, in and out, and a return trip and a round trip, as they say it. We are going to do your hotel, everything for you. All that you have to do is to bring your money, and we do all this thing for you. Take you to China for 2 weeks so you can do your business. We want people to do business, just as we have also started our own set of businesses. We want other people to try it as well.
Sure.
And he call the numbers on the screen. And now say from Yakasa 02089209996. Na yening komo. Meanwhile, we have some electronics available for sale as well. Sure. From blenders to air conditioners to TV sets to gas stoves. In fact,
stabilizers, iron or blenders.
Well, I can tell you that from now till the year will end, Shatta movement, we are going to be extremely busy. Yeah, busy. It's like A+'s slogan. 1 year busy, 1 year busy, 1 year busy. I don't know which camp is going to be busier like we are, or which camp is going to be busier than we are going to be. It is going to be really, really, really busy, and I can tell you for a fact from now till the year will end. Because even if I calculate from now till this month will end, it is another era of business. Because one, we have an album coming up, which is the African King album, scheduled for 17th July 2026. All things being equal, if we still have life, if God has not come, that is if God will come. If God has not come, what it means is that on 17th July, Shatta Movement, we are releasing an album, in fact, a full album, and we are ready. So when Shatta posted on his Facebook that the African King album is ready, you all got the hint that, yeah, indeed, something is coming up. He says, our African King album is ready with a fire emoji. And it says, everybody type God is here. And of course, when you go under this particular post, you would really feel the energy of the Shatta Movement fans. Everybody showing that indeed God is here. Everybody coming up to show loyalty. Everybody coming up to show preparedness and readiness for the task ahead. The task is to make noise over and over and over about our African King album. Indeed, it is true. Everybody is ready. Now, for the past days on the timelines, Desert Becker's FYPs, we all have realized that many people are sharing the art covers of the piece which we are all about to listen to. I'm talking about the collection that we are all about to listen to. Shatta tells us this is going to be strictly dance hall. You know, Shatta, okay, let me say Safa. That's what I wanted to say. Safa was really a full collection of Shatta music. That was Safa. Shatta and Friends album. Indeed. One of my favorite energetic albums. Anytime I'm doing anything I want some energy, I put in Safa and I'm good. When I'm doing a long journey and I want that energy to step on the accelerator, I put it, if you don't know Accra, and I leave Accra quick. No stress. It has been like that for me. When I want energy, it is Safa album. And any day, anytime, the energy does not fade. The energy is always intact. It is a mighty power. We have enjoyed it. We are still enjoying it. And more singles and more collections. Now, the latest one, which is about to reign, and better still, catch our attention, is the African King album. And I remember in one of my conversations with Shatta Wale, I asked that, Charlie, this not be possible. I want to give the people something before we go for Shattafest UK. I said, well, it makes sense. Because if the people are coming for Shattafest UK and we are giving them a collection like this to listen to, what it means is that it is even going to put up their energies the more. It is going to give them some extra energy, knowing that, caution, but still, we are getting the works. And this is who Shatta Wale is. He's not scared of time. He's not scared of occasion. He's not scared of season. Shatta is the only guy, anytime he wants to put out a material, as much as the material is ready, anytime, anywhere, he can release it. He is not scared of, it is done. it is 2 a.m., it is 3 a.m., it is 7 p.m. Derby. If it is ready and the Spirit tells him, go, he'll go. So many people woke up to a beautiful art piece. One that came with a sound, a little bit of some motion kind of video, or better still, motion picture. What is on the screen right now? Many people woke up and they saw this. I know when they saw it, wow, this is unique. This is incredible. This is something fresh from the camp of Shatta Wale. Of course, we know Shatta normally would have put out an artwork having the necessary information on it. But this time around, whatever we are watching on the screen, very unique as much as Shatta Wale's collections of art covers are concerned. This is new, this is fresh, this is unique. And he put this out. This caught on with the people, and almost everywhere you go to, someone is sharing this on their FYP. A big shout out to Desert once again. Everybody is sharing this. It is running on every screen. And you know that, yeah, Shatta Movement people, they are ready. Like Oma Jackie up already waiting for the album. This is how beautiful it looks. In fact, I was telling my producers that until they put it on their screen, I never saw how unique and even how beautiful the thing looks. You know, sometimes on the phone, maybe it looks so little for you, so you are not able to pay attention to the details. But when they placed it on their screen, now watch it from afar, say, Charlie, that thing they be you. Like, it has life in it. It really has life in it. So, someone would ask, what is on the African King album? 20 powerful songs with a bonus track, which makes it 21. 20 powerful songs with a bonus track, which makes it 21. And this is the track list. Some of the songs, I've even listened to them before they come out. And I know Shatta Wale is so... okay, let me put it this way. Shatta is actually planning to wow most of his listeners on this album with a whole lot of videos, even before the album will come. Now, when I go through the list, almost about half of the songs on there, they all have videos coming up. Yeah, a spoiler. But it is to still bring your energies up. It is to tell you that the gentleman is working. The gentleman is not slowing. The gentleman is making sure that his fans always deserve the best. About half of the songs, videos are already done, like they are breathing. You see that thing? Where you are traveling and you pack your bags and they are there. You see, are you guys ready? You're about to go. It is like that. So in the coming days, when we are all set and ready to fly on the African King album, get to know that there are so many videos that you are going to enjoy. In fact, even before the album comes out, watch out for a song called Anfa. I like Anfa so much. It was recorded whilst we were in London. And of course, you guys would understand why I like it, because it speaks our everyday language. It speaks some of the things that people say. And we are telling them that, Dabi, hi, Anfa. Way Anfa. Now, let's check the pieces. Number 1, God of the Universe. 2, End of Discussion. In fact, if you pay attention, or you see that even the arrangement, they are telling a story of a sort. You know, Shatta would always acknowledge his God, no matter how. The other day, I saw some guy saying some artist, he doesn't mention God in his songs. As to why that guy came up with that argument, I don't know. I don't know what who's all about Jacopo or Nenyo Muda or Mobida. I say, hey, is it true? Well, maybe one day I'll pay attention to listen to some of his songs and find out if the artist really does not claim God or proclaim God. But Shatta does not slow. He does not even deny himself of his God. He tells us all that God is here, and I'm not surprised that the first track on the album is God of the Universe. And after God of the Universe, of course, End of the Discussion. Now, after End of the Discussion, we have Bad Man for Real. The discussion has ended. No competition, nothing. Who is that guy? That's the bad man for real. He is the guy standing firm, like say whatever you are saying. He is the guy. Then after, we have Flashlight at number 4. Flashlight, number 4. Number 5, we have You Bad. You Bad at number 5. Now number 6. Song that talks about the life, the story, the lifestyle and everything. Which says, Rolls Royce to PJ. And I want to believe you know PJ already. PJ simply means private jet, not Papa Jerry. This is private jet, not Papa Jerry once again. So from Rolls Royce to what? To PJ. Shatta is telling you his story. Now that he has a Rolls Royce, he moves straight from Rolls Royce and he enters into a private jet. Now 7 is Summertime. Of course, I've listened to Summertime too. Sweet, sweet song like that. I remember our video director, big shouts to Jasper, who was Charlie. He wants to shoot Summertime like pressure on it, so he can't even wait. Yes, Summertime is a beautiful tune. Also, strictly dancehall, as he has said. Let's move on to the track list once again. So from 7, which is Summertime, we come to number 8, which is No BBF. This one, I hope some of you have heard it. Yeah, no Bombo Class friend. This is already a banger. It is singing, or we are singing it already. It is playing in our heads already. Now, number 9 is No Day Off. I tell you, Shatta is telling you a story. No day off, Charlie, with Shatta movement, or even with Shatta Wale. No day off. Every day is a working day. Like, no day off. And that's what he's saying. No day off. Shatta will play a show, finish a show. The next day, no, we are shooting a video. We have a show in the night. In the morning, Shatta wants us to shoot a music video before we go and perform. Like, no day off. This is an embodiment of work. Then, number 10 is the African King himself. Of course, African King is also here. Number 11 is King Energy. King Energy. Number 12, one song that I also like, Mountain Afajato. Hey, could you do? So wait for that one. That one is also coming. That is Mountain Afajato. Of course, I know one politician is likely to claim this song when it drops because his name was mentioned somewhere in the middle. So maybe he may adopt it as his song or something. But even before he does that, he needs to come to the office. Let's sit down and sign all the deals and the agreements. Then we can bless it to him. Now, there is also number 13, which is Body Pains. Body Pains is here. And number 14, Run This. Number 14, Run This. 15 is Allah. Of course, Shatta would satisfy all his following, from Christians to Muslims to Buddhists to traditionalists to Mami Watarish, and like everybody, because we have all these people everywhere. So Allah is for our people. Then number 16 is Anfa. I told you about Anfa. Wait for it. It is also coming, hanging loosely and closely at number 16. Number 17 is On Sight. On Sight is also coming up. You guys have to wait for it for number 17. Now let's move on to number 18, where Keep Things to Myself. You go feel the PJ setting right there, everything in there like that. Keep Things to Myself. Someone tells me his favorite will be Flefle. Oh my God, DMS get toilet. So someone is saying to him, he's waiting for Fefle. Theo, what is the meaning of Fefle? Unim. What is the meaning of Fefle? Mama, what is the meaning? What do you know about Fefle? The word Fefle. What is it? What does it mean? You don't know. Okay, I'll go and find out myself and come back to you guys. Number 20 is African King Freestyle. And number 21, Count of Monte Cristo. So 20 solid tracks with a bonus one, Count of Monte Cristo, making it 21. Yeah, in recent times, many artists will struggle to put this out. A 21-piece album. It is not easy for artists to do that lately. it is not easy. And in fact, especially not people like Shatta Wale, who comes across as someone who is done with everything music, like he's done it all with music. Then you ask yourself, oh, what pressure will make him put together 21 songs? It simply means hard work. Yeah. Oh, Shatta did Motherfucker to freestyle. Oh, let me listen. I want to listen to it. Let me listen to it right now. Okay. So Shatta tells me there is a mountain of my director Theophilus the Ghost tells me there is a mountain of Fajato freestyle. I have not heard it, as a matter of fact, but he says he has it, and he has it on the screen right now. Maybe after the show he'll find the voices for you guys to listen to, so we don't can't cross any how do we call it, any copyright issues, and that's it.
Listen to this song again. Listen to this song again. Before I speak, you listen to this song again. Shatta music, futuristic. On and on we dey go. If I don't know what I do, like I stop. Fool kwashe boy, I dey bad stop. Me and police go they argue for court. I taggy Pro Max newspaper front. Come on, me here bele. Shina na no walk bele. Bad boy and bad company. This time I buy not on credit. Mohammed, I move to the mountain. If the mountain don't come to me, anyway, we find our way. What we they stand higher than mountain apayato, hey, okuyato, nyamiayo, bayapo, apayato, the word mono. Where we they stand higher than mountain apayato, okuyato, nyamiayo, bayapo, apayato, the word mono. Even you see this life.
So, I think it was when was that? I think it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday when I was talking to Shatta and said, so what really inspired the making of this art cover? Because over the years, we know what you do. We know how you are able to do all your covers for your singles and for your albums. What inspired this particular one? And the story is what I want to share with you. Maybe after that, we will all close this and wait for 17th to enjoy the full collection of these songs. I asked him, so, bro, what is the motivation behind this? Then he tells me, Sammy, you know the story very well. From Bandana through to Shatta Wale, all the struggles till now. He says, as a person, he's gone through water. He's gone through fire. He's gone through sun. He's gone through rain. He's gone through the mud. He's gone through almost everything. He's gone under the pits. Like, where hasn't Shatta Wale gone to before? From the good and the bad and the ugly to the best. Like, everywhere, Shatta has been there. But in his current state, he's living a life flowing with milk and honey. That is what this piece tells us. Like Shatta is telling us a story that Charlie, wakoni namubio Asasiase, of course, some time ago he was with Asasiase Records in Dansuman. He has passed through almost everywhere. Emu papa, emu boni, emu asori, emu jail, emu sales, like emu private jet, like wakoni namubi. And he says currently, at the time that he is releasing the African King album, his life is that life flowing with milk and honey. So as you see that piece, bring it on again. The piece that you have on the screen right now, it is just simple. This is Shatta Wale living a life flowing with milk. Like, you see, when we talk milk, milk is not for the poor. Milk and here for enenum. I remember when we were growing up, when our parents opened one tin of milk, you dare not utilize or use the whole tin of milk, like one tin, not the bigger one, no, the small one. You dare not use all at a go. Hey, you two milk back. What she sharing na de anum tiana de anum gari. You bet tell mu ebe bom say tum obia honest no de honest do de obia bet say ya bobi mu. a shake a crack. Then they tear a portion of the paper. Normally they are cut no near the could fridge. Or sometimes even if there is no fridge, you shake a crack, then they tear a portion of the paper. Now omo asa and so boom normally they tin asim. Hey, how dare you alone? But thank God. And you see, the story is like the story of many people. Thank God, today my children can say, Daddy, and because Daddy, I want to drink milk. Near to another Shatta no now now I no milk, no they see your ta asa. And it is fine. After all, back Zanzo, you turn here, ubeti mi atobi. So this is the story behind Shatta's art cover. That he's gone through all. Charlie wa pre ni ho wa yese wa bre ni mojenia. Now the kind of life he's living in a life filled with milk. That is what you guys are seeing on the screen. So hard days are gone. Time na near digari raw no atwam. Time na ye bought milk near she a straight. Yes, there are some people who are selling around the market areas. There are some food that when you buy, you would have to add milk. A friend is saying teaspoons. Total ekwe ebiabe 5 cedis. Now so per milk na they share. We. You see the bibinanya protein obeding. I'm sure ye na milk anum. It's the end TikTok. Aha. Yeah, milk anum. But today, thank God, after consistency, hard work, dedication, commitment, and everything, now we can also afford milk. If not for ourselves, for our children, because at our age, we are milk and here. For our children, at least, so they on papa sweat, they should enjoy some. So that is the story, a beautiful story by nature. Like, we've gone through it. Charlie Abre, all the stress, all the fight in the industry, the hatred, the oppression here and there. At the moment, we are living in a life full of milk. And who can doubt this about Shatta Wale's career now? As an artist, living in the best of areas in Ghana, having his own mansion at the Tracklist Valley. Big space. Those who have gone there, they understand the story very well. Of course, Shatta Wale, if you don't call that, you see it like life. You see life living there. He comes out of his compound and every exotic vehicle or car is there. From the Rolls Royce, Lamborghinis, the BMs, the Benz. Like, not be just the cheap ones. Hardcore ones. Limited edition ones. They are just there. Flowing around his compound. Now he flies and is flying in private jet, sleeping in the air, shitting in the air, and everything. This is a life indeed full of milk. So anytime you see it, and maybe you don't understand, you don't get a concept of this, just get it right. Shatta at the moment, his career is like someone who lives life full of milk flowing around him. That's why I said milk is not for the poor. Yeah, milk is so even in the Bible, I think there are some verses like that. Maybe Theo would have to go look for that quotation and share it on the screen. A land full of milk and what? Honey. Theo corrects our quotation. Like people who are godly people will live in a land full of milk and honey. And that is what Shatta is living. He's a godly person. He's a man of God. Now he's not living in fire and brimstone. That's why you did not see fire all over him. Like some people will do. Fire all over him. Dabi. He's gone through fire. Like he's gone beyond fire. Or he's gone through fire. His fire days are over. If it is brimstone, Shatta has gone beyond brimstone. Volcanoes, he's gone beyond volcanoes. No. Now he's living and sleeping in milk. Very soft, very calm, very soothing, and of course, full of protein, life full of protein. That's the kind of life Shatta Wale is living. And that is why you see this. Isn't it beautiful? My land people say, "Ine," like it is really beautiful. So, after this, what else can we do? What we can do is to wait for the piece, which is set to drop on 17th July 2026. As much as I've listened to some of the songs, some of them I even have on my phone right now, there are many that I have not listened to as well. So I am also anticipating. I'm excited about this, and I can't wait for it to drop. So if you are with me, let's stay active. Meanwhile, a gentleman even sent me the link of Obake and said, "Oh, Godfather, but why? What is happening? Our father is about to release an album, and he's releasing the Shatta Wale. The day that you guys are expecting the African King album, with that money, he can give you another song before he can Shatta Wale. He knows it is for you. So anyhow, just consume them." Yeah. See, when you own something, you are not scared about how you use it. It's like you having your own car and you going to rent a car or going to borrow someone's car. When it is your own car, like you drive it with confidence. Okay, even if something happens, it's normal. It's for you. Oh, so there's the quotation. It says, "And he brought us to this place and gave us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey." For the first time, bring it once again. Let me look at it. Yes, Deuteronomy 26 verse 9. Deuteronomy chapter 26 verse 9. And this is where see, when we tell you Shatta Wale is a godly person, you guys don't get it. His album title, his album cover, inspired from the Bible. Deuteronomy 26 verse 9 says, "And he brought us to this place and gave us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey." If you ask me to preach with this, I can preach with just this quotation. And he brought us to this place. May God. When Shatta Wale started, life was really hard. Sleeping on the street in ghettos, moving from one area to the other, hardship. I come back. Obi hunina na wa shed ni green be rasta man. Bandana. Yes. And now oppressor send the Israelites for no a prayer no. Emu akon, emu kwadana, enkwara ye no, empani ye no, like wakomwa and Nyankopon said, "And he brought us here to this land." After all was said and done, he brought him here to this land, a land full of milk and what? And honey. This is the inspiration. Wait, baby, I just am Flex TV, like where we share legit information from Shatta movement. So now that we know we are all flowing with milk and honey, let's wait for the piece, the African King album. Now there's something about the African King album that I have to tell you finally. Then we can run away from here. Remember when Apple Music was giving attention to African dance hall? It was Shatta Wale they made as the face. It was his songs. It was his image they used to create that particular genre or catalog. That's the African dance hall. Now, Vybz Kartel also crowned him the African King on the Freedom Street platform or stage, where he said he takes the inspiration from him. Today, Shatta is confirming this. Shatta is doing a coronation with the African King album. And we won't want to say that. If you don't get it today, it's not about forget it though. You will never even get it again. So African King album is ready. Enough said. I don't want to say much. Let me not bore you with so much words. Let's wait for it. The ones that you know already, keep enjoying them like they know BBF and all. Those ones, keep enjoying them. But the real ones that you don't know, they are coming. And I can tell you, masterpieces. My name is Sammy Flex. This has been the editorial right here on Sammy Flex TV, presented to you by Theophilus the Gosh Desert and Gerald. And remember to subscribe to us. Let's read some of your comments, and let me also know which of the songs you are really anticipating. out of the 21 songs, including the Count of Monte Cristo. Which one are you really waiting for? Sammy Flex, I'll meet you when I meet you. Well, let's meet again. But we are preparing for Shattafest. It's the reason you see me in my hoodie, originally made for me. Original. Lazarus manager. Cool. So, first, I guess we are all meeting up in London at the Capital playing field. It is going to be a good one. Very soon, the team will be heading to London for preparations to start and we execute the show. This is going to be historical, trust me. So you don't have to miss it if you're in London or if you are closer to London. Make it a date and let's do this. Be part of history. My name is Sammy Flex. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.
Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? At the intro